Okay, Rick Snee, think about this before you respond with some false excuse. Just think about this. I have a question for you. Number one, what was your point in even talking about the fact that I mentioned to my community that I had this loss happen in my life that actually hurt me? What was your point in even bringing it up? Because in the second part of that question is why, when you presented this, did you not present it in full context, since that's something that you like to present constantly on your channel? You had misrepresented it as, well, it was simply that somebody had died from a bad batch, right? And that I never gave you a first name and my emotions were fake and phony. In the same stream, you mentioned the only way that you can get rid of these people is by attempting to humiliate them. Third part of that question is that what you're attempting to do, is to humiliate me due to the loss of my cousin that died from what you claim to be was simply due to the fact of a bad batch, which is a misrepresented fact. Because in context, what is it? What is it that you're leaving out in your community? The reason why she had gone to this length is because when she was a child, to be more specifically, 7 years old, somebody had done something to her, molested her. The family found out. We all wanted to kill him. He got put in jail. And because of that lingering so much with her, that had scarred her as a child from 7 years up, you're attempting to humiliate somebody that was molested as a 7-year-old that took their life due to the fact that they turned to drugs to deal with the situation. See, now that there, my friends, is called context is king. Now, why don't you explain to everybody why you left out the fact, since you want to use this, you had no point already when you presented it. See, I would like to see you actually present this on your channel and go over this with your community, because your political little excuse about this and that, you're going to have a few hours to get prepared for it. That's something that you like to do, is pretend to be a presenter. You have no shame. Again, I've exposed you again. You're attempting to humiliate me due to the loss of my cousin. But yet you left out the fact that she was molested as a child by somebody. He was put in jail for it. She couldn't handle that for her life because she was so young and scarred by that. And you left that out. That's why you presented it the way you presented it. Because you truly are nothing but a piece of fucking shit. You have no shame. And how would you feel if I now start going back into your family history to find out everybody that died and everybody that had things happen to them in their life and start exposing it? For what purpose? Why even mention it? I mentioned it to my community, not the Delphi community. See, if you don't have anything to do with me or support me, why? What was your point of even talking about that? Because you're attempting to humiliate me. You're attempting to use a 7-year-old that was molested, that took her own life eventually, and you're attempting to humiliate me with that? I think the tables have turned on who should be humiliated and embarrassed here in this situation. You're a disgusting fucking pig, and you're a fucking slime ball. Shame on you.